Hello and good morning from beautiful Derbyshire here today. It's sunny and it's nice, and that's helpful because actually for today's session, later on, it'd be helpful for me to go out and seek some water sources. And I will bring you some recordings live from that so that you too can connect with that energy, because we really could use that yin energy today to support our journeys. And the reason for that, I mean, I'm coming in here to do this to make sure we keep a good connection to the good old Wi-Fi scenarios. And after that, it's going to be a bit more uncertain. So we'll do our channeling here and plug in and get our inner resources aligned, center ourselves in Reiki. And then later on through the day and through this week, be coming from various water sources to help with the process of release that seems to be happening across a lot of places this week. So and it's going to continue by the looks of it from what I can hear. So the stuff that seems specific that I'm picking up on, but then there seems to be some kind of communal stuff that's happening for all of us. So it's definitely that year of number 9 energy, completion, that's really coming up, but it's coming up in quite quick and surprising ways. And, you know, those sort of energies have many levels to them. So let's just say whatever's going on for you at the moment, you may or may not be tuned into it. You may or may not feel in control of it. The key thing with these times of transition, because we are in a sort of rebirthing energy, which is, it means an ending of lots of things so that new energy can come in. And those can be uncomfortable. It may mean that you've been having things come up for you that have made you question and really feel like you actually suddenly don't know what you're doing anymore, or like you don't know what's happening, and you may also be experiencing some really clear, like, oh, that's ended then, that's finished. And so today, Reiki is going to help us to recenter, rebalance, and connect with our divine light to bring us that strength to know and hold our line, hold our frequency through the shifts and changes. And also to help with the shifting on the passing of the stuff that we have let go of that energetically has been cut from us. So we have got Archangel Michael here today as well, and Archangel Metatron to be the strong, sturdy holder of the space, and Archangel Michael to keep that space clear. So those two energies are really powerful ones to have with us. And the clearing side of things, we're going to bring in the yin energy of water to help to move that flow through so that the stuff that has cleared and completed can continue to pass past us. And that's just holding that intention through our visualization this morning will help us to connect with that energy of flow and things moving past us so that we can start to connect with the feelings of stepping forward into the new energy. Now, the new energy that I've seen this morning is we're reaching into higher frequencies again this week. And, really having our senses sharpened up and our antennae, our channels raised and lifted into higher layers up there in the ethos. But they're actually, what I can see, they're like pretty ancient also in their origin. So it's quite interesting. It's like old truths relearned. So whatever that means to you doesn't matter too much. It's just like, that's going to be helpful. Just remember that. So it feels like some of this is about a remembering stuff that maybe you once knew, or that at least your energetic body once knew, if you haven't necessarily in this physical reality. And that's what I get. It does feel more something that as a collective we have known. So interesting. And so on a very simple level, no matter what it means out cosmically, what it means for us within ourselves is that there are new boundaries that we are stepping through and into new energies, and that it will feel familiar. So today we're going to recenter with Reiki and just sit with that, and we're going to tune into where we need to, where the space in our body is letting go of. And this somatic work, this sitting and allowing our bodies, this feels like this is a really important part of how we're going to begin to keep showing up. Moving forward is working with our physical bodies to release, so that our energetic bodies can lift our physical bodies to higher frequencies of wellness that we maybe haven't recognized we could experience. So that's important. And as much as we're doing this, it's important to also remember that it doesn't mean that necessarily our external world shifts completely immediately. So even though we're doing all this amazing work on ourselves, sometimes the energy that's there will just knock about for a bit longer. And in that space, it could still be, you know, a potential trigger. But of course, it won't be a trigger because we've cleared it. So it's like, okay, that part of me is no longer wounded. So I'm now feeling stronger in that because I've had this rebirth energy in that space. I've got that kind of new focus, that new center. But it might be there in our presence. And that's just simply for us to either to recenter and move through it, so that we're not affected by it in the way that we perhaps would have been. So it's really important to do this recentering work and do the releasing work. And that's what's going to be happening for the next couple of weeks. So let's just park that all to one side, because they're sort of light codes for parts of your body to hear and understand, but they're not important now. The important part now is to just surrender all that, put it to one side, and focus in on your own body. So let's just take a couple of deep breaths, stepping back into your own space, away from anything else that's going on for you right now, and just allowing this as your opportunity to step free from any maelstrom, any white noise, brown noise, anything that's not actually supporting you, because even all energies can come in and just be chit-chopping around. We're just going to set them all aside for the moment and just let you be in your own space with just you. And just calling in those two angels, Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron, to form a beautiful archway over your heads. And you may wish to think of something different that serves you better, and that's okay, because whatever you come up with, whatever that looks like for you, will be right for you. These are simply energetic ideas of what we can work with to clear our energy fields. So I'm working with those two, Metatron, to bring that solid, tall, incredibly tall, covering, broad, to really help with the foundations, help us to connect to strong foundations. And Archangel Michael, equal in stature, but in energy, able to just slice through any cords, bonds, and connectors that are holding us heavy, connecting us to 3D level sort of worries, you know, earthly, earthbound fears, earthbound guilt, and shames that don't help us to hold our light and feel sovereign in our choices. And maybe limit how our authentic self is able to shine. So just surrendering a little bit. At this point, you know, these energetic beings can be there, but you have the power now to just slice down through your own cords. Feel yourself slicing them off your arms, slicing across your body, slicing down the fronts of your legs, and sending energy down into the earth to really root in. Just taking that focus really even more deeply inwards, following your breath down into your body, allowing your breath to connect with that deep yin space at your belly button, just behind there, those cool waters the calmness, the very center of your being, your own well. And just feeling now the trickle of your own highest focus and attention. As you see that structure of your antennae above your head reaching high up, like a mighty tower, a beacon drawing in the light, drawing in the highest frequencies available in the universe right now that can help to guide and align you with your Polaris, your inner truth. And that's the key part here for each of us. That we, as independent souls, much as being part of that collective, but also sovereign in our own light, to do our own soul work. And just allowing that connection to crystallize now. And as it does, just feeling those crystalline light structures within you, crystals of your body, energetically connect all of your energy lines. And just feeling them transport this energy of you and the highest vibration throughout your body, deep into that well of knowledge and safety and comfort and calm, still waters. And inviting in the light of Reiki to join this, bringing in the holy fire, holy fire, holy fire, to ensure that all the energy that comes through is of the highest and completely and utterly attuned to your own unique frequency. Becomes something that only you can work with. Becomes an energy that knows you and feeds the parts of you. Wherever completions are occurring for you in your soul, on your path and your journey, you may get a sense of where in your body this is going to. And you can ask now that the Reiki gently guide your mind to that space. And just trust that wherever your mind settles, and where you need to be right now. Holy fire, holy fire, holy fire. Letting that energy flow through you. Be working on an unconscious level too. So no matter what you're feeling and sensing in this moment, so much more will be working for you too. And in a moment, I'm going to connect with that light. We each allow it to guide us. Just for 5 or 10 minutes. Wherever you are now, your internal world, just bring to mind a favorite stream or brook or river, whatever feels the right space, wherever that good divine fit is for you today. And we've got a beautiful little coppice of cedar trees, different fir varieties, and a meandering stream gently trickling and gurgling, just deep enough to paddle feet in. You may feel you want to have something different. Whatever you pick will work the same for you. Just move into that stream, river. Allow yourself to paddle in the perfect waters. Immerse yourself in the positive chi. Feel the tendrils and threads of that water flowing over you and around you, cleansing the whole of your auric field, washing clean all energetic ties, all ethereal bonds. And you can take that as wide-reaching as you wish. You could clear it from all dimensions and realities to which you're connected. Allowing a really gentle but thorough cleansing. And in this divinely beautiful setting, feel your physical body relaxing as the water washes away any tension in your shoulders. Feel your mind letting go. The thing that needs to be with you is important for your day, your week. We'll come back with fresh sparkle and crystal clear acuity. Allow everything to be released and catered for by this flow. Feeling your arms floating and really relaxed. Feeling the sand at the bottom of the river. Beneath your feet, maybe beneath your hands, just gently grounding you into earth energy. So that your roots are holding you stable. The water washes you clean. If you're drawn to, you can float. And as the beautiful light begins to shine down, the light of the heavens, and of the Holy Fire Reiki enters into your body and connects with your soul. Just allow it to guide you. Allow it to wash through you and bring in all that information that you need today. And follow its guidance. Just allow yourself to stay in the experience a little longer if you're drawn. Really enjoy the sensation of that warm energy lifting away the heaviness, recentering you to your truth. And this energy is powerfully reconnecting each of us in our own divine ways to the parts of us that were not flourishing, have not been able to flourish in the past because we've independently grown up in different places where emotion was not available, and healthy emotional regulation. So that will look totally different for all of us, or there may be some similarities, but that sense of how to self-soothe, how to find comfort when our body feels as though it's under attack from external forces is an incredible way to empower ourselves. And so sitting with the sensations is really important. And this energy flowing in, this beautiful Holy Fire Reiki energy, is so healing on that level. And it really is the most powerful way for us to recenter, realign, and just give that beautiful bubble around us to just help to lift away all that heaviness and the belief around how we own that energy within ourselves. It's allowing us to lift that veil and just see ourselves as more able to actually choose and nurture. There's the other word I got, nurture our own inner aspects. And the earth is going to be revealing some really new and beautiful ways to do that. For each of us, it's continually finding new ways to reach us, to help us to find that nurturing and soothing. The earth is like that beautiful womb chakra. It gives birth to all of us in its own way. So it's like, how does that, the forces of that electromagnetic resonance, that Schumann resonance, that frequency, how does it reach us? How does it get to us when we're so disconnected from it in so many ways? Through the technologies, which are also so beautifully powerful and helpful to us, but how does that Earth Mother help us to keep recalibrated and heal us every day to these greater understandings? So it'll be interesting to see how that comes through for each of you and what new ways you find of connecting to your truth and your center. The key thing is this week is continually recentering and allowing things to flow and let go when they feel like you want to hang on to them. So very interesting. Things may well just be a little bit emotionally testing. So again, remember your truth and your potential to connect with that light. I've got my own little antennae there above my head today. Trust in yourself and trust in that divine guidance. Like I say, later on today, I'm going to be doing a little live video with some stream water trickling, so you can really keep revisiting that space. You may want to find your own water source. The shower, as we've said before, can be a powerful way of doing that, to use that water in a physical way, not just a visualization way, but a physical way. Reiki is very physical as well as visual, so that's going to keep working for us to center us and help us to hold ourselves in our light and in our path. So just bringing yourself fully back into body now, hands together, feeling that connection, feeling that pulsing through the hands, that magnetic energy that opens up our hearts. And just taking that out into your own energy field, bringing that into a bubble of light around you, around yourself, your physical self. Feeling that aura fill up with the energies that you've been working with, feeling it all around you, feeling it run down the back of you, that you're surrounded in your own warmth, love and light, and supported with the love and light of Reiki and that beautiful archway of the two archangels, Metatron and Michael, above you, creating that wonderful kind of portal to your own antennae. And, you know, you can stay plugged into that for as long as that energy wants to be with you. Just hold that frequency and you can re-intend it to come in if that's something that works for you. Remember, you can use your own version of that. It's all about what our intention is and how we wish that chi energy that we're working with, our own energy, our own energetic resonance, and the chi that's around us, what energy, where we're going to pull that chi from. So today we're going to pull it from water sources and from our visualization. It's very, very powerful. So I look forward to maybe even hearing how you get on with that. But meanwhile, sending lots of love and light for a beautiful week. Anything now that you had intended will flow more easily. So enjoy that, and I'll see you next time.